Hello. This is the chap who normally comes on at the start of these podcasts, this time affecting a simply dreadful British accent, for if I don't miss my guess, you're listening to this as part of The Rack, the Icebox Radio Theatre's new podcast of fantasy and science fiction. And nothing says fantasy quite so much as an American actor attempting to sound like something he's not. Now, we love all of our listeners, of course, but we especially love those who have stepped through the velvet ropes to become a listening supporter. Castles and spaceships are quite inexpensive to render here in the world of audio, but petrol money for actors as well as new microphones and equipment are somewhat less so. So we continue to depend on you, the wonderful listener, to help us continue to bring these stories to the world. Simply go to our website, that's iceboxradio.org, and look for the word support across the top of the page there. On that page, you can learn all about our Patreon, you can learn about our membership program, or even just how to drop a $5 in the post. We're not picky. We just appreciate whatever kind attention you and your checkbook may be able to offer us. And now, since brevity be the soul of wit, I yield for this evening's presentation. You are driving in a dark forest, the pine boughs heavy with snow. At the end of a long dirt track road, you arrive at your destination. It's a small, weather-beaten motel called Toujours Gelée. It's not much to look at, really. Just a single weather-beaten shack surrounded by a half-dozen equally run-down cabins. Out back, there's a dingy fishing dock right next to the spaceport. And a few picnic tables for cleaning fish conveniently placed right next to the time portal. So it's easy to dispose of the chum. Come up to the office now. Let the bear in the tuxedo take your bags. Ask the time-traveling Viking at the concierge desk if you have any questions, and then step up to the main desk to meet the owner, Old Pierre.
Hello, and welcome to Toujours Gelée Motel. Looking for something to do? We have all kinds of tourist information right over here. I invite you to select a brochure from The Rack.
From out of the frozen north comes a legend, a fighter for truth and justice, a fighter for the American way of life, and the Purple and Gold Army. Lean close to your computer, duct tape your earbuds to the side of your head. It's time for that frozen voyager of justice, Dome Dog! Tonight's episode, enter the Packerbacker. October. Another beautiful autumn Sunday in the land of 10,000 lakes. In the center of the region's thriving metropolis, fans cluster around the gray orb of the Metrodome, participating in that ancient ritual of the pigskin faithful, the tailgater.
Oh, give me some more of them brats, would you, man?
Yo, you got it, baby. Eat up.
Oh, yum. Sometimes I think I like the tailgater better than the game, don't you know? A potato salad?
Oh, here you go, dear. Better than the game.
Okay, well, maybe not better than the game.
Don't go there, baby. I'd hate to think my old friend Sweetie's one of them tailgate posers.
Oh, yeah, well, the game's more important than the tailgater, mostly.
Let's all just relax and remember that you can't have one without the other.
Oh, that's right. What's a Vikings game without a little shore lunch before?
A night game?
Quiet, fool.
Meanwhile, a few yards away, hiding behind a suspiciously green and gold station wagon.
Look at them. Enjoying their tailgater, you are? Well, show them, will I? Yes, show them, will I? Destroy their fun, will I? Caulking gun? Check. Mask? Check. 2 pounds of Canterbury cheese, altered with my own special recipe? Check and check double. Ready am I for my revenge.
Meanwhile, several miles away, in a Minneapolis police station, a mysterious stranger in a mask and purple tights bears up under the traditional rite of passage of all iconoclasts, the police grilling.
Your name, Dome Dog?
Yes.
Why do you wear that costume, Dome Dog?
And why do you wear that mask?
Yeah, why the mask, Dome Dog?
Is there a law against wearing a mask?
A law, he says.
Do you hear that?
I heard that, a law. No, there ain't no law, Dome Dog. If there were, every dental hygienist in town would be drop-kicked into the hoosegow, which would be just fine by me.
But that's beside the point. The point is, we got some questions for you, and you ain't answering them.
Yeah.
And you're gonna answer them, see? You're gonna answer them right now.
I'm here to cooperate.
Cooperate. Get him.
The Prince of Wales.
Yeah. Look, we know you're a Viking season ticket holder.
Yeah.
We know you sit in Section 201 and you like to wear that goofy costume of yours to the games.
And you go by that nomenclature of Dome Dog.
That's right.
All of this is a matter of public record, officers. What's the problem?
The problem is, last week we bring in one of them Viking weirdos for Grand Theft Auto, and every witness at the scene has a crazy story about some weightlifter in purple PJs muscling the perp off the road with superhuman strength. A weightlifter named Dome Dog.
That's right. You look like a weightlifter named Dome Dog. Dome Dog? Could it be you're this weightlifter, Dome Dog?
What?
Are you the guy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was more to his question.
No, that's it. Wait. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Wait, I did ask if he was Dome Dog, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
I always said I was Dome Dog. There was never any debate about that.
Quiet, you. Was there ever any debate about that?
No.
So he is Dome Dog?
Yeah, we knew that, Marion.
I've never denied that. Marion. I never denied that I am Dome Dog.
Aha! But you did stop a car thief on the day of the last home game.
Is there a law against that?
Maybe. We're not really sure.
Take it easy, Marion. I got it from here.
Tell him about the other weirdo.
We're getting there.
We'd better be.
Great. Go sit over there.
Don't think I won't.
He's on limited duty.
I understand.
All right, Dome Dog. Smoke?
No thanks, I don't smoke.
No, you're smoking. Marion set you on fire when you weren't looking.
Yes, I did.
Oh, thank you.
I'll tell you what, Dome Dog. Cards on the table time.
Okay.
We had a kid in here for the grand theft. Little nothing of a guy. Minot was his name. He couldn't afford seats, but he hung out at the tailgater every time. Trying to make friends, scam tickets, you know the type.
A loyal fan.
But loyal in his case went too far. He stole the legendary tailgate vehicle, the Battle Wagon, in an attempt to prove himself the biggest Vikings fan of all time. I just want to tell you that we know that you somehow flew on top of the van and wrestled it over to the side of the road. We also know you avoided several possible collisions along the way. One witness said you displayed almost superhuman strength.
I'm sure people are exaggerating due to the excitement.
Maybe. Or maybe there's something else going on. We invited you down to the station today, Dome Dog, and we allowed you to come in costume because we have reason to believe that there is a threat to the people of this fine city. That is, how do I say this? Your color of spandex.
Meaning?
During the interrogation, that little kid Minot began to act strange. Delusional, you might say. Talking backwards, behaving like a nut, and then the ultimate weirdness. The next day, he was gone, and the window to his cell was practically ripped out of the wall.
As if done by superhuman strength?
Exactly. He left behind only one clue, about 1.5 pounds of liquefied cheese, altered during the curdling process to burn through the metal.
I think I understand, officer.
Not yet, you don't, Dome Dog. During interrogation, this character Minot made it very clear that he had two enemies, all fans of the Minnesota Vikings, and you.
So a son of the North Country has turned the other cheek, eh?
That's right. And this new cheek is made of cheese.
I understand.
I don't. Cheese?
Excuse me, officer? Marion? I need to be getting down to the Metrodome. Something tells me our friend with the fromage fetish may already be there, and up to no good.
Part superhero, part prophet our Dome Dog has become, because at that very minute, miles away in the Metrodome parking lot...
Ah, he got me!
Run for cover! He is crazy, don't you know?
Run, my little Signify fans! Escape you'll never from me!
In the name of the state of Minnesota, I order you to halt.
Ha! Look I everywhere for the biggest Signify fan, and comes he to me.
I order you to put down that cocking gun.
Order? Me? Order me not you will, Dog Dome. Soon order me I will you.
What?
I think he means he'll be ordering you around.
Silence!
An old lady in a Valkyrie wig shot down by liquid cheese? You villain!
Villain am I? Good catch up you finally have.
I know who you are. You green and gold madman? I've just come from the police and they know everything. Your name is Minot and you're a frustrated Vikings fan whose enthusiasm for the purple and gold has obviously pushed you over the edge. There, citizen. It's understandable to be a Vikings fan is to live with frustration. You've just taken it a little too far, that's all, Minot.
Minot? Pah! Minot am I no more. Sailed that ship has. For what you see before you is a creation of malice. As Minot a weakling was I, faceless, nameless, for tickets begging, one more purple shirt in the crowd massive. but sat in that cell the week last, thinking and thinking and thinking, until finally was it there? Minot is no one, but Minot need I stay not. Put on a mask, put on a costume, anyone you wish you become. Right, Dog Dome?
Minot, please calm down.
Minot is no more! I declare war on you, Dog Dome. I declare war on the Atmosias Signifive.
Why does he talk backwards?
I think we're about to find out.
For I am the living antithesis of all things Minnesota Viking. I am your image mirror, Dog Dome. Before me kneel and with fear quake, all ye in purple, for I am the Packer Backer.
Oh, that explains the Green Bay jersey there.
Oh, yeah.
For the last time, Minot, calm down.
With a triple blast of radioactive cheese byproduct, the villainous Wisconsinite, calling himself the Packer Backer, shot away at incredible speed.
Plap! Cheddar Jack!
But no curd, however genetically altered, could slow down our purple hero. In a flash, Dome Dog was up and pursuing the Packer Backer all over the parking lot.
Look! That guy can run backwards as fast as Doom Dog can run forwards.
Oh, it's amazing there. And it was true. By a strange quirk of fate, the Packer Backer had the ability to travel backwards at high speed, dodging between minivans and over barbecues. The evenly matched opposites flew, never quite reaching each other.
Ha! Chase me, you will, Dog Dome. Catch me, you will not.
You can run all you want, Packer Backer, but running backwards isn't enough to make these people live in fear.
No? About radioactive cheese, how then?
From a Duluth pack colored dark green, the strange retroactive villain pulled a second caulking gun.
Eat curd, Dog Dome.
From the barrel of the misused hardware item emanated a sticky stream of yellow goo. Try as he might, our hero could not avoid a misstep into the unnaturally altered dairy product. And when Dome Dog's purple sneaker touched the cheese...
Ah, drat! Stuck as if by super glue!
My special formula, that is. Binding Gouda.
You fiend, Packer Backer! What kind of a sick mind perverts something as wholesome as cheese?
A backward one, obviously. I would have thought you'd have gotten that by now.
Great Tarkington's ghost! Whatever can I do, stuck here in the middle of the Metrodome parking lot? That horrible fiend is just a few feet away!
You can die, Dog Dome. Behold! Vilest cheese of all this is. One touch and melt you it will. Hello, say you to Doom Vita.
Oh, no. Doom Dog stuck to the spot.
And I don't think anyone could survive a blast from that cheese gun, don't you know? Will our hero extract himself in time to survive the Kurdish attack? Will Viking fans need to tailgate at the risk of their own lives from this point forward? Is cheese really an effective base for a weapons system? Tune in next time to find out on Dome Dog! The Icebox Radio Theater's presentation of Dome Dog featured the vocal talents of Ayla McIntosh, Harley Droba, and Jeffrey Adams. The script was written by Jeffrey Adams based on characters created by Harley Droba. Dome Dog and the Icebox Radio Theater are not affiliated with the Minnesota Vikings or the National Football League. This program is copyright 2008 by the Icebox Radio Theater, all rights reserved. Visit them on the web at iceboxradio.org. From out of the north comes a legend, a fighter for the good, the frozen, and the purple and gold army. TiVo Dexter, and get ready to really, really listen. It's time for that frozen voyager of justice, Dome Dog! Tonight's episode, Firestorm. Previously on Dome Dog, our hero, having confronted his strange, sad green and gold nemesis, the Packer Backer, for the first time, finds himself adhered to the Metrodome parking lot by a genetically altered cheese product with the power of superglue.
Ah! What is this you trap me with, fiend?
Fiend, I like that. And no, not going to tell you, am I? Always the villain doing that, and always frustrated that makes me. Smarter am I than anyone to face you before.
That's not hard. I've never faced anyone before.
Ah, you're ruining it for me.
Look, Minot. Fine. Packer Backer.
Thank you. Continue now with your groveling.
Look, Packer Backer, if you stop now, you'll only have Grand Theft Auto hanging on your head. That, and maybe assault with a deadly Gouda. We can get you help where you're going. You can beat this. You can have a whole new life.
New life I have, thanks to you, Dog Dome. Costume have I. Secret identity have I. And once dead you are, world domination have I.
World domination?
Okay, Twin Cities then.
This is insane.
This is what you signed up for, Dog Dome. Capering be costumed is insane.
But I didn't... I never wanted to.
Ah, sniveling you are. Served your purpose you have. See I now that there can be only one caped campaigner for these cities of Twin? Time to die, Dog Dome.
Epoxied to the spot, Dome Dog was unable to wrench himself free as the curded villain raised an industrial caulking gun filled with a genetically altered cheese product he had fittingly named Doom Vita.
Boil the flesh from your bones, this will, Dog Dome. Don't worry, it'll only hurt a lot.
Stop right there!
What? A masked female?
And it was true. Lily, the best friend and confidant of Dome Dog's alter ego, Harley Dunbar, stood over the scene of our hero's near demise wearing a mask hastily assembled from a Vikings game program and 3 hot dog wrappers.
What are you doing?
Saving your hide.
Wait, no!
With deadly accuracy, the masked Lily flung a dozen frozen wieners at the cheese-shooting madman.
Sorry, Packerbacker. They were all out of cheddar wurst.
Dog me, well I...
He's down. Quick, Dome Dog. We'll free you before he can come around.
Lily rushed to the aid of our purple hero, and with her additional strength added to the task of pulling his leg, the super limb was set free.
What? No!
Give it up, Packerbacker. You have nowhere to go.
That's what you think, Dog Dome. Behold!
With a flip of his cape, the Packerbacker revealed a cheese canister attached to his back.
Another invention of mine. Just expose the curds to oxygen and...
With a jet fighter roar, the strange contraption began to emit a steady stream of cheese gas, actually propelling the villainous Wisconsinite into the air. And then...
And so you follow me not?
Hey!
Follow and she dies, Dog Dome. Follow not, and live she will, for a while.
At the last second, friend Lily, Harley's best girl and the woman to whom Dome Dog now owed his life, was jetted away.
No! No!
Though free from his prison of cheese, Dome Dog now found himself rooted to the Metrodome asphalt by an even more powerful force, indecision.
Why did she do it? She was safe. She was out of the way. I would have gotten out of that mess somehow. No choice. Gotta go after her. Okay, just wait until she's out of sight, and...
The moment Packerbacker and his precious cargo were out of sight, Dome Dog employed his fantastic speed to begin a pursuit, ducking around alleys and under obstacles to remain out of sight of the fromage-fueled fiend flying high above him. Meanwhile, in the air above the mighty Mississippi...
Let me down, you moron!
Moronic are you, pretty one. 100 feet in the air we are. Drop by you from here and you will splut like the Kenneber cheese, you will.
What do you think you're doing anyway?
Oh, for a ride taking you, obviously.
Well, I don't like heights, and you smell like cheese. What is that, anyway?
Cold beef, jalapeno loaf, and just a touch of diesel fuel.
Ugh, knowing what's in it makes it smell worse.
By the book this is, by the book.
What? What do you mean by that?
By the book.
With a burst of speed, the flying madman and his hostage sped toward the northern reaches of the city. But on the ground below...
They're getting away, but I think... Yes, they're heading northeast. Of course! It's the research barns of Falcon Heights. He's headed there for sure.
Assured of his eventual destination, our purple and gold fighter of injustice put on a burst of speed and headed toward the Agricultural Research Center of the University of Minnesota in the Twin Cities suburb of Falcon Heights. As the fields and barns that helped to feed millions came into view, our hero spotted a particularly dilapidated structure well off the beaten path.
A condemned sign on that building. But there's steam coming from the smokestack. I have you now, Packerbacker.
In a flash, the lightning-quick man of purple moved across the open fields to a shadowy spot alongside the mysterious building.
Your time's up, Cheesehead.
With a stealth as silent as it was rapid, Dome Dog ducked into a side door, headed down a pitch-black hallway with a single square of light at the end.
Can't see anything.
But no traps emerged to accost our hero. It was the intent of the evil green and gold one that Dome Dog reached the end of the hallway in one piece. For when he arrived at the doorway...
Here you are, finally. A little slow today.
By the power of Bud Grant, no!
Dome Dog, get out of here, it's a trap!
Hang on.
Dome Dog, hero of heroes, fighter for truth, justice, and all things purple and gold, was stunned to discover friend Lily hanging by her wrists above a huge vat of liquid death.
Doom Vita was the hors d'oeuvre, Dog Dome. In that vat, a vaporizing curd is. One touch, and dust your friend will become. No.
Save yourself, Dome Dog. I'm already dead.
Already getting to her the fumes are, Dog Dome.
What do you want?
The secret of your power.
No!
Tell me or die, she does.
Will Lily, so recently proven a capable ally of our hero, perish like so much French bread in the Packerbacker's fondue of evil? Will Dome Dog give in to the green and gold Satan's demands, regardless of consequences? Join us next time to find out on
Dome Dog!
The Icebox Radio Theater's presentation of Dome Dog featured the vocal talents of Ayla McIntosh, Harley Droba, and Jeffrey Adams. The script was written by Jeffrey Adams based on characters created by Harley Droba. Dome Dog and the Icebox Radio Theater are not affiliated with the Minnesota Vikings or the National Football League. This program is copyright 2008 by the Icebox Radio Theater, all rights reserved. Visit them on the web at iceboxradio.org. From out of the north comes a legend, a fighter for twine balls and fish statues, and the Purple and Gold Army. Send the kids to your mothers, turn off your cell phone, and return your imagination to its full and upright position. It's time for that frozen voyager of justice,
Dome Dog!
Tonight's episode, Vat of Death. When last we left our story, Dome Dog, fighter for truth, justice, and the Minnesota Vikings, found himself staring at the terror that only misused cheese can bring.
She hangs above a vat of pure death, Dog Dome. The secret to your powers now you must give me.
A vat of cheese, altered to melt flesh from bone. Lily, longtime friend and companion of Dome Dog's secret identity, North County barista Harley Dunbar, hanging precariously above certain doom.
Dome Dog, don't do it!
No, do it. The secret to his powers have I must.
And holding the only lifeline keeping Lily from plunging into the boiling pool of curd, Dome Dog's newly minted nemesis, the Packerbacker, now holding the innocent woman hostage for the secret of Dome Dog's superpowers.
Tell me you must.
Will you let her go?
Dome Dog, no!
Will you let her go?
Of course, Dog Dome. Murderer am I not? Just ambitious and envious of the super dog that is you. Get that way, how did you?
Let her down first.
Water that holds not. The secret.
Dome Dog!
Do you give me your word that you won't harm her?
Said I would, didn't I?
Do you give me your word?
Yes, I give you my word.
That's not some secret backwards thing, is it? You're really saying you won't let her go?
No, it doesn't work that way. Haven't you been paying attention?
Very well then.
Dome Dog, don't do it!
Lily, I don't know who I'm becoming, but I know that whoever that is, he's not going to let you die.
You can't give the Packerbacker your secrets. With the secret of your superpowers, plus his knowledge of cheese.
And the criminally brilliant mind, don't forget that.
Yeah, well, whatever. It would be terrible. It would be the end of everything.
And I don't care. I can't let you die like that. A dairy product?
What is it to be, Dog Dome? Her or your secrets?
Will you use them only for good?
What?
It was worth a shot.
Patience I've run out of, Dog Dome. What will it be?
Don't do it, Dome Dog. You can't let him know about the hot dogs.
Lily!
Oops.
Hot dogs? Hot dogs?
For a fractured moment, Dome Dog froze at hearing the secret of his super speed, second sight, and massive strength broadcast on the thin, fume-filled air. But then, a glance at his nefarious foe told him that hearing the secret had frozen Packerbacker in momentary revelry.
Hot dogs, of course!
And seeing his chance, Dome Dog leapt into action.
Pay for that, you will, Dog Dome.
The evil Wisconsinite was knocked above the control pad, keeping Lily suspended above certain death. But before Dome Dog could even begin to work the controls...
More of that stuff!
Oh, don't you like my binding Gouda? Good enough to keep you in stitches before it was.
You think you could at least come up with better puns?
And you think you could come up with better punches being wiener-powered and all?
Careful, PB. You're forgetting to talk backwards.
And you're forgetting to die. Annoy me, that does.
Your aim is no better than your quips.
And your costume's no better than yours.
Have a problem with purple?
No, I rather like it. Especially when it's your girlfriend's face, Dog Dome. Observe. Every minute above that vat, her survival's question grows, sucking the oxygen from the air that cheese is, and her pallor is a purple shade indeed. That backwards enough for you?
You monster! How can you hurt an innocent girl?
Oh, to get to you, Dog Dome. But innocent she is not. Intrude she did on our fight at the Metrodome. The fray she entered, mask and all. Innocent to you. A volunteer in Dome Dog's army to me.
I can't stand it. I have to save her.
And as Dome Dog turned his back to return to the controller...
Mistake!
The Packerbacker threw a wad of gooey death right into our hero's path.
Slippery in here. Watch your step, you must.
Like a mad skater, Dome Dog careened past the controls into a stack of barrels.
Entertainment that is.
Foul fiend, I swear that I never...
And with a single misstep on the slippery curd...
Dome Dog, no!
Our purple hero landed in a pile of ingredients.
It doesn't that the girl will live. Worth it all was just to see this show.
But as the Packerbackers' eyes took in the spectacle of Dome Dog crashing into a stack of cheese additives, they quickly spread from slits of glee to saucers of terror as he realized one of the barrels was tumbling straight toward the vat beneath friend Lily.
Not the yak rennet! No! You kill us all!
What have you done?
Fool! You can't add yak rennet to that mixture. Catastrophic the effects will be.
What? What do you mean?
I mean goodbye, Dog Dome. Time to fly it is.
And with that, the backward villain zoomed away through a hole in the roof, leaving Dome Dog behind in a noxious room filled with green-blue fog that promised certain death. Dome Dog got to his feet and zipped to the vat. He engaged the controllers and swung Lily out from above the boiling death.
Lily, can you hear me? Lily!
But Lily could not respond. She hung like a rag doll, whether dead or unconscious. Dome Dog could not tell.
Gotta get you out of here. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Picking friend Lily up in his arms, Dome Dog used his super speed to exit the building just as the massive cauldron boiled to its explosive climax. Later, in the finest wing of the city's best hospital...
Will she be all right, Doctor?
I can't say. The fumes from that cheese compound may be harmless, or they... Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
What's wrong with her?
A type of coma. Heart and respiration very shallow. She is alive, but barely. It's almost as if... No. You need to go get some rest.
I'm staying here.
Then come with me, Dome Dog. If you were exposed to the same fumes she was, you'll need a thorough goings-over.
I don't want to leave her.
You'll just be down the hall. Now, I think we'll start with some basic reflexes. Then I'd like to take a look at that. Miss? Miss? Doctor, please hurry!
What is it?
The woman in this room, she's disappeared.
The Icebox Radio Theater's presentation of Dome Dog featured the vocal talents of Ayla McIntosh, Harley Droba, and Jeffrey Adams. The script was written by Jeffrey Adams based on characters created by Harley Droba. Dome Dog and the Icebox Radio Theater are not affiliated with the Minnesota Vikings or the National Football League. This program is copyright 2008 by the Icebox Radio Theater, all rights reserved. Visit them on the web at iceboxradio.org. From out of the north comes a legend, a fighter for truth and justice, a fighter for the American way of life, and the Purple and Gold Army. Lean close to your computer, lock your door, and throw the TV out the window. It's time for that frozen voyager of justice, Dome Dog! Tonight's episode, Missing Persons. When last we left our story, Lily, one of only 2 people alive to know Dome Dog's secret identity, lay unconscious in a hospital bed. Doctors baffled as to her condition.
I'm baffled as to her condition, Dome Dog.
Is there anything you can do?
We are keeping her comfortable for right now and trying to avoid any contact with dairy products just to be on the safe side.
A wise precaution. But what a price to pay.
Meanwhile, across town, in a flophouse near Minnetonka Parkway...
I'm reduced to renting a furnished room. My cheese factory is in the hands of the Department of Agriculture, but never been happier am I. A tortured Dome Doggy is as good as a dead Dome Doggy, say I. I only wish I could have killed that little snip of a girl. So Dome Dog's powers came from hot dogs, eh? Strange, that is. A mystery this is. Perhaps a code? No. A ruse? No. Dome Dog's face revealed that to me. It is the hot dogs that give him his superpowers, but hot dogs which? As many sausages as cheeses there are. Cheddarwurst? No, I always think of that first. Think. Cheddarwurst? No. Hopeless this is. Talk to that girl, I must. The key she holds for Dome Dog's many secrets.
Meanwhile, back at Lily's bedside...
Lily, I don't know if you can hear me, but I have to tell you. You saved my life back there in the parking lot, and I feel like I nearly cost you yours in the cheese factory. I owe you a debt, a tremendous debt. I don't know how I'll ever pay you back, but I'm going to try. One thing I know for sure is this life of mass vigilantism isn't for me. Seeing you hang above a vat of deadly liquid cheese is more than I ever thought I'd have to bear, and I suppose the Packer-Backer won't quit until both of us are in a cemetery. It's too dangerous, Lily. I'm going to unmask right here in front of the doctor and erase any sign of Dome Dog from the face of this earth. Life is too dangerous in purple. My gosh, Doctor! Doctor!
What is it, Dome Dog? I happened to be walking by this room and... Oh my goodness, what's happened?
I don't know. 1 minute she was there in the bed, and the next she was...
It's like a puddle.
Oh no, she's...
I'm sorry, Dome Dog. What happened?
The puddles moved.
Amazing.
And look, it took shape. What is that?
I think it's a chicken, but it's not formed very well.
It changed again. It's a giant... Well, I just don't know what it is.
It's a hammock.
A hammock?
Well, that's what it looks like. Ugh, I'm never going to get used to that sound.
Wait, I see it now. That's my mask.
I think you're right. Dome Dogs, this is amazing. That puddle of goo is trying to communicate with us. It's a letter Y. And a letter E. And an S. Yes, she spelled yes. She is trying to communicate with us.
She? Do you mean?
That's right. Your friend hasn't passed from us, Dome Dog. She's passed into another state of consciousness. It must have been the cheese fumes somehow.
That doesn't make any sense.
There. She spelled yes in rapid succession. And added an exclamation mark.
Lily, is that you? Can you hear me? What's wrong? What's going on? Lily!
Oh my. Is this my body?
It sure is.
Oh, turn your back, Dome Dog. I may be sick, but we're not going to play doctor. I never played doctor, miss. And I'm afraid you need a complete examination.
What happened?
I don't know. The last thing I remember is I was hanging above that vat. The fumes were awful. I couldn't breathe. And the next thing I know, I was in a pool.
In a pool?
Well, okay, I was a pool. I was like I wasn't myself anymore. I was squishy and heavy, and I couldn't control my own movement.
Lily, we saw you turn into a pool of jelly, and then you started forming letters and shapes.
I remember. I could hear you, Dome Dog. You were saying something about unmasking and letting Packer-Backer run loose, and I got so mad. It was like I was moving involuntarily.
You formed letters.
And shapes.
Well, not very good shapes. What was that chicken thing all about?
I was calling you a chicken.
Oh.
Meanwhile, just down the hall, disguised as a doctor...
Good thing lab coats the cheese factory issued. Nurse?
Yes, Doctor.
The mysterious patient who came in with the masked fellow. Where are they?
Down in room 306. That Dome Dog guy's in there now.
Dome Dog? Here?
Is something wrong, Doctor?
No, just a kink in my back. Golf injury. Carry on, nurse.
Of course.
Almost caught was I. I must find out the secret of Dog Dome's powers. But with him here...
It's amazing, Lily.
Wait. Dome Dog here, excited for his little girly girl. Recovering, it sounds like she is. Then distracted he'll be, not expecting the Packer-Backer to sneak up behind him. One other thing lab coats are good for. Hiding an assortment of cheese shooters. Still stay you, Dog Dome. Your demise is mere steps away.
The Packer-Backer crouched, holding a structurally altered caulking gun in the ready position. With each backward step, he inched closer to the hospital room where our hero, oblivious to the outside threat, gleefully reunited with friend Lily. Will Dome Dog sense the threat? Will Lily ever explore her strange new abilities? Is this the end for the loyal twosome before they can become a Northland dynamic duo? Tune in next time to find out on Dome Dog! The Icebox Radio Theater's presentation of Dome Dog featured the vocal talents of Ayla McIntosh, Harley Droba, and Jeffrey Adams. The script was written by Jeffrey Adams based on characters created by Harley Droba. Dome Dog and the Icebox Radio Theater are not affiliated with the Minnesota Vikings or the National Football League. This program is copyright
2009
by the Icebox Radio Theater, all rights reserved. Visit them on the web at iceboxradio.org. From out of the north comes a legend, a fighter for the great state of Minnesota and for the Purple and Gold Army. Crank the bass and pop the trunk. It's time for that frozen voyager of justice, Dome Dog! Tonight's episode, Fiends and Allies. When last we left our purple hero, Lily, having endured a cheese fume attack from Dome Dog's evil nemesis, the Packerbacker, was discovering the rudiments of superpowers all her own, while just outside her hospital room, the Packerbacker lurked, waiting to dispatch Lily and Dome Dog both with another offering from his Hickory Farms gift box of evil.
Ha! So close am I. With Dome Dog's attention focused on the Fatali Fenny, my chance this is to end it once and for all.
Meanwhile, inside the hospital room...
So I can turn into jelly? That's not all. It appears you have the ability to take on the shapes of other objects.
That's crazy.
Any crazier than a spandex-encased football-themed superhero?
Good point.
But that doesn't make any sense. No. By rights, those cheese fumes should have killed you. But your ability to change shape now is unmistakable.
How do you feel, Lily?
Pretty good now, just a little wishy-washy.
Can you help her, Doctor?
She should stay here for a battery of tests. And I think a lot of doctors are going to want to examine you, young lady. Your symptoms are the key to understanding exactly what Packerbacker did with those cheese curds. I don't much like the sound of that.
You should stay here in the hospital, Lily. You'll be safe here.
What? Help me! Help me!
Drat! Missed!
Packerbacker!
Still hold, Dog Dome. I don't intend to miss twice.
Whoa!
Brained with a bedpan. Good shot, Dome Dog.
Come here, you nefarious Lombardi lover. This ends here.
What? Dog Dome, unhand me.
Okay, hand to fist. Ooh. Threaten my girlfriend, huh?
Girlfriend?
Wait, you...
Dome Dog, stop! You'll kill him!
If that's what it takes to keep you safe.
Dome Dog! Harley, please!
Lily, your arm, it must be 10 feet long, and I can't move.
You're going to kill him.
No, I mean, Lily, let me go.
Promise me you won't hurt him.
Lily!
Promise me.
He broke out of jail once. If he breaks out again, he won't stop until he kills one of us or both.
We can't just become vigilantes. Look at the doctor laying there on the floor. That's what people like the Packerbacker do. Harley, that's not you.
But if he gets out, he may get you.
Harley, hit him again.
What?
You heard me. Hit him.
Let me go.
No.
I can't move with you holding me like that.
Exactly. I'm restraining you with all of your superpowers with just one hand. I think I can take care of myself now, Harley.
But if anything were to happen to you, do you know what it's like? Worrying about some costume maniac is going to kill you at any moment?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do know what that's like. It's the very thought I've lived with and dreaded ever since you stopped Minot from stealing the battle wagon. At least now I can help.
But I don't
Harley, stop. I can help.
We don't know if your powers will last.
We don't know if yours will either.
We have to make sure Packerbacker is put away for a long time. He knows your identity.
He knows my face, maybe my name, but there are ways around that.
You've been dying to get into costume, haven't you?
Ever since I saw you in yours. Come here.
Okay. Getting manipulated around by your huge shape-shifting arms is going to take a little getting used to.
Shut up and kiss me.
Do I have a choice?
Not really, no.
So, in a Minneapolis hospital room, our story comes to a close. In short order, the nefarious Packerbacker is in police custody and soon packed off to jail to await trial for his various misdeeds. But as the wheels of justice slowly grind forward, the Packerbacker is left to wait in his cell and wait until one day...
Visitor Minot.
Packerbacker. My name is Packerbacker.
Hello, my friend.
Who are you?
Your new attorney, Reginald Parker Cavendish Hunter III. You may call me the Hunter.
They allow you to bring deer rifles into jail?
It's really more of a walking stick than a rifle. Now, let's talk about your case.
My trial's next week.
Yes, but I think I can arrange your release long before that.
You blew a hole in the wall.
Then I suggest we use it.
Who is this mysterious hunter? What are his intentions towards the Packerbacker? And what does it all mean for our purple-clad superhero? Find out next time on... Dome Dog! Icebox Radio Theater's presentation of Dome Dog featured the vocal talents of Ayla McIntosh, Harley Droba, and Jeffrey Adams. The script was written by Jeffrey Adams based on characters created by Harley Droba. Dome Dog and the Icebox Radio Theater are not affiliated with the Minnesota Vikings or the National Football League. This program is copyright
2009
by the Icebox Radio Theater, all rights reserved. Visit them on the web at iceboxradio.org.
It can be in the sound of the orchestra preparing, or in the sound of a sculptor working in stone, or even in the sound of laughter from inside a theater. It is the sound of art being created, and for over 3 decades, the sound of art being created has rung loud and clear in northeastern Minnesota. The Arrowhead Regional Arts Council has been encouraging local arts development in northeastern Minnesota through grants and services for over 35 years. Every year, they give out more than $500,000 to local artists and arts organizations, and that helps create $40 million in revenue and jobs created. To find out more about our arts programs or how you can get involved, visit aracouncil.org. The Arrowhead Regional Arts Council, where the arts flourish, you thrive.